Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. And when last we left off, we managed to get into Mother Superior's mind using Harvey. We were able to get rid of all the blocks that were preventing her from being herself. Now that she is free of all the restrictions, she has finally realized that she was horrible to everyone in the convent. I'm sure that she'll have many opportunities to make it. Oh, wait, she can't make amends because everyone else is gone. But we're still here, and she can still help us.
What have I done?
Mother Superior was unresponsive. How could Lilli take the knife from her while she was crying so hard?
I think there's only one thing that we can do to help her, and that's give her Harvey.
Oh, isn't that cute? Do you think I could hold it?
But Lilli, what are you up to? Do you really want to give me to Mother Superior? I mean, she could do with a bit of pizzazz in her life, from the looks of it. But I thought the two of us are friends. We could try so many things. Come on, let's light a few things on fire. Or talk with Edna. Or build something crazy out of different stuff. Or... Do you really want to give me to Mother Superior?
I mean, I could say no.
Too bad.
Okay, we actually have to. We have to. So let's do it.
Have you changed your mind?
Think it over, Lilli. Don't you want to try me first with everything else? Or do you really want to give me to Mother Superior?
Okay, I like that the game lampshades the fact that you did use everything on everything in the first game, but we do have to.
Really?
Really?
Oh, Lilli. How can I ever make this up to you? I'm sure you want something to make up for it, don't you? Unfortunately, this knife is all I have. Do you think it would be enough? Wonderful. Oh, thanks for everything, Lilli.
Well done. If you carry on like this, I can imagine hiring you as a deputy someday.
Or I could hire you as a cosmonaut's assistant, which is even cooler than a deputy.
Whatever. Just please, cut us loose, fast. Then we'll figure it out.
I've already come up with a plan. I'm sure you know the story of the girl who ran away from Dr. Marcel's asylum long ago? The same girl that pushed him down the stairs that same night? Well, I never told you this, but that girl was me.
What a surprise.
Yeah. And that's why I know my way around here so well. Behind the cushion over there is the famous ventilation shaft that I used for my escape back then. We'll be free in no time at all. We'll have to get past Dr. Marcel's office first, but, Lilli? Is something wrong? Come on, Lilli. Cut us loose. What's going on?
You're not going to do something stupid, are you?
Lilli, where are you going?
Lilli!
Lilli!
Uh-oh. Can I save? No, I can't! Uh-oh.
Are you sure that's what you want to do? Excellent. I knew right away that you're dangerous. The other children, those were accidents. But now, you're here with a sharp knife, ready to kill a helpless old man. You might feel well, but the truth is, you're sick. Very sick. You need my help. You don't believe me, do you? You think you're doing all this for Edna's sake. Oh, Lilli, there's something you should know about your friend. She doesn't exist. There was a girl called Edna once. You probably once heard about her. But the girl that you know is is nothing more than a figment of your imagination, an attempt to escape your friendless life at the convent. You think I'm lying, right? Because there's someone else who can also see Edna. Let me guess. A priest, perhaps? No, a policeman. Right? The manifestation of a higher authority. When you thought that Edna was in danger, your subconscious invented him too, to legitimize defying Mother Superior's rules and helping your friend. Just ask her yourself. They're here. They're a part of you, Lilli.
Oh, Lilli. I'm sorry.
The doctor's right, Lilli. You're just imagining us. Now put the knife away. The game is over.
Wonderful. Finally, you see the truth. All the reasons that brought you here in the middle of the night, armed with a knife. None of them were real. Now put the knife on the desk. I'll hypnotize you immediately. Only my therapy can heal you.
Unfortunately, he's right, Lilli. Don't do it.
Put the knife away, Lilli.
Be a good girl and do what you're told.
Lilli was close to tears. She had only just learned not to always do what she's told. And now it was supposed to be all wrong? While the others were talking to her, another voice kept getting louder. A voice that told her, "Continue. Continue."
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Put the knife away.
Do what you're told.
Okay, first off, I'm calling shenanigans here. Dr. Marcel is clearly manipulating us because we've been interacting with these people and they've been interacting with the world around us. So clearly they're real and he's trying to get into our heads. But you know what? Everyone's been telling us what to do. Everybody has been talking over us, even Edna, our friend, who we still really care about. But can you all just stop?
Continue.
Even the narrator is saying for us to do this. No!
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Put the knife away.
Do what you're told.
Even the narrator is telling us to do. No!
Stop.
Continue.
Don't do it. Don't do
Put
it.
the knife
Don't
away.
do it.
Do what you're told.
No! I will do what I want to do.
Stop.
Continue.
Don't do it. Don't do
Put
it.
the knife
Don't
away.
do it.
Do what you're told.
No! No, this is... No! I'm done!
Shut up already!
Very good, Lilli. Let him have it.
That goes for everyone! You've just been bossing me around this whole time! Lilli do this, Lilli do that. But get this, I'm not your lapdog! And you, Doc, if you want to hypnotize me, you'll have to learn how to walk first! Because that's what I'm gonna do now! Your therapy is garbage! Why don't you worry about yourself, Grandpa?
Lilli kept wailing until she was hoarse. Finally, exhausted yet relieved, she started heading back. For the first time in her life, she was doing what she herself thought was right. Maybe this wasn't the happy end you were expecting, but the moral of the story...
You shut up too! There's no moral here! Got it? The end!
Wonderful. That ending is great. That's the ending the whole game was working towards. Wonderful. Wonderful. And that's the credits. The credits of Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. A game with 3 endings as opposed to but 2 in the first one. And what can I say about this game? It was good, and I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as the original. I don't think it was. It was a lot shorter, a lot more streamlined, a lot more polished, but I feel like something was lost in that refining process. The silly shenanigans and all the descriptions and everything else that you could get up to in the first game, and all of the characters that had a lot more depth to them, because we didn't interact with any character in this game, apart from Gerret, Mother Superior, Dr. Marcel, and Edna, more than a few times. Something was gained in the sequel, but I think more was lost. There were things I do approve of, though. The different puzzles that weren't point-and-click adventure game puzzles, good addition. The ability to skip them was a fantastic addition. I didn't need to. Some of them took a bit longer than others, but that's a really good feature. The puzzles themselves were telegraphed a lot more. The solutions were telegraphed a lot more than they were in the first one. And there really wasn't a lot of Edna and Harvey in Edna and Harvey. Okay, there was Harvey, but not the Harvey we know from the first game. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but I still prefer the first game. I really do prefer the first game to the second game. I think it, for me, was a more enjoyable game. And the fact that Daedalic Entertainment no longer exists as a game development studio means we're very unlikely to ever get a third game. That being said, I'm not sure the plot of this game really leaves much room for a third one. And I think that's probably a good thing. It's sad to see this end, but it is the ending that it is. Or is it? Because there are 2 more endings that I can check out after this. And we will be checking out those endings. It's a much shorter game. I'll have to compare the length of this playlist to the first game's playlist, because this one's so much shorter. More in keeping with a traditional point-and-click adventure game in that regard. So yes, that is Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes, with the ending that I think is the one that is best. Because I think all the other 2 are going to sort of have. And yeah, I don't believe that Dr. Marcel was telling the truth there. I think he was doing his typical manipulation. It's very apparent that Edna and Gerret were real. And here's the voice actors. Oh, Edna, even though you weren't in the game very much, you still did a fantastic job. Look at all these other people too. Lada and Adrian, Suka and Miranya, the Wrinkly and Phantom. He was called the Wrinkly, was he? Interesting. And that person was a lot of roles. Colin there is Dr. Marcel. There's Harvey. And you were a lot of roles too, Gavin. So yeah, I do think that if you played the first game, that you should play the second. Though I believe you should know what you're getting into when you get into it. That it's not going to be like the first one. And if you go in thinking that, then you'll have a good time. If you go in expecting the first game, you're going to be disappointed. And I must concede that I am a little bit disappointed. But I still enjoyed it. It was still a fun experience. And so, that was Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes, and the Edna and Harvey series completed. Minus those 2 endings that I'm about to show off to you. What will follow after Edna and Harvey? I don't know. But I'm sure I'll figure something out. I have a lot of time to figure something out. Just need to... Oh, there's Daedalic Entertainment. How long are these credits going to be? They're going to be quite long, I think. They're probably going to be very long. But I like to let the credits roll whenever I can. Apart from that time where the game literally crashed after showing the credits. Just gotta wait for it all to scroll through. It's always a good feeling to finish a game, you know. It's a good feeling to get to the end, see the credits, and be like, I have completed a thing. Finishing a thing, always good. And it doesn't matter how long you take either. If you complete something in one go, or if it takes you a year, 2 years, 3 years. You still got through it. Every little step of progress, no matter how small, is progress, and you should be proud of it. You should be proud of it. Never compare your progress in anything to someone else's. Like, I think I got through this game relatively speedily. I got stuck a few times, but that's just life. Some puzzles you figure out easier than others. And here are all the people that worked on the QA. Thank you for your feedback. Hey, I'm glad they thanked you. And here are more people. Lots of people are involved in making games. It's a long process. It's a difficult process. Special thanks. Here comes the special thanks. We're nearly there. I wonder if we can just press escape and get out of the credits. I'll be finding out when I do the other endings, which will be added on to the end of this video. Look at all these people. They all helped to make this game possible too. All of them. It's a good feeling to be done. But, again, sad because it's over. But that's just sometimes how things go. But that's the ending for you of things. Things end.
I can't stand to watch children bleed.
Now, I wonder if it's going to loop again. Oh, no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, I forgot. Ooh, there are 2 commas there. I wonder if that's intentional. It probably is. I don't know much about German grammar. At all. It's not a language I learned at school. Some of us learned German, some of us learned French, and I was in the class that learned French. And now... the number of names is shortening. Thank you for playing the game. No problem. No problem. Glad to have played it. Hey! You didn't fall off and go splat! You made it! And now, if you give me a moment, I will go and get those other endings for you. Back in a jiffy.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Put the knife away.
Do what you're told.
We are back. We did this ending the first time round, and I do note that as we kept clicking this, the stop got bigger. Now it's time to do the other endings. Starting with the one that's the reason we're holding this knife. We will not listen to you, Dr. Marcel. We will not.
Lilli had no intention of undergoing therapy. She'd never felt so free before. She could decide for herself what was right and wrong. Slowly, she raised the knife.
No. Lilli! No! No!
Maybe this wasn't the happy end you were expecting, but the moral of the story is you can do whatever you want as long as you keep your free will, even if it means stabbing an old man in a wheelchair to death. The end.
Yeah, that ending's not very happy either. Yeah, I think I like the contradict ending better. But we have one more ending to do, and that is the one that Dr. Marcel wants. And give me a moment. We'll be back for that.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Put the knife away.
Do what you're told.
And now, the final of the 3 endings. Maybe Dr. Marcel is right about us. Maybe we do, in fact, need help. And so, put the knife down.
The others were right. Lilli was apparently sick. She wasn't capable of deciding what was right or wrong. So she set the knife aside and began her therapy. Dr. Marcel had won. Maybe this wasn't the happy end you were expecting, but the moral of the story is you must always do what you're told. Always. Without exception. The end.
Yeah, that's the least happy of the endings, and the worst ending for Lilli, I feel. But that is the final ending. And so, we've seen all the endings, and the game is over. Concluding Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes, and the Edna and Harvey series in its entirety. And so, when we come back, folks, who knows? But not a game from Daedalic, that's for sure. Not for a while, anyway. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and that was Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes, in its entirety. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.